ADHD, 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 it's alive. ADHD, 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 it's alive.
Yo, check, mic check, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Malachi speaking. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's blessed. Oh man, I did not mean to get on this late and post the podcast, but hey, it's still Friday. I did say the podcast will be up on Friday. I know at one point I was like, no, I'm going to get this thing recorded and posted by 6 a.m. That way you can, get some traction and whatever. Forget that. Forget that noise. For some reason, my voice has decided it wants to change. So this is going to be interesting. Interesting recording, and it's going to be interesting when I EQ the vocals, I guess, because I got worked up before I started recording. Also, what else did I do? Oh, I was also playing my saxophone. I said I was going to play for 15 minutes. This late. I played for like 15. I ended up playing for about an hour this late. And then I talked to my girlfriend and get some things off my chest because I was, like I said, flustered. And here we are, 15 minutes later. Boom, bada bing. Let me find my agenda. Let me find my agenda. Kim doing private birthday party for. Oh, here we go. Oh, I found it. Ooh. It starts off with the Kim doing the private birthday party for a kid and her calling Kanye controlling, Kanye buying a house near Kim so they can still be a family and not separate. And I believe this is bad behavior on the female part because this is what separates family. Like, you want to stay in the limelight so bad that you have to divorce and remarry just to stay relevant. Like, you have to do whatever it is to stay necessary, to stay in that spotlight. Because without that spotlight, you've got nothing. Like, no disrespect to Pete Davidson, but he's just a fall guy. And I feel like he knows that, and he's okay with that. But, I mean, as a guy, I'm going to be honest. Kim Kardashian, that's like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for people like us. People like Pete Davidson. So, I'm not mad. I'm mad, but I'm not mad. It's like I'm a 50-50. I'm mad because Kanye has to go through this, but at the same time, it's like, it's Kim Kardashian. Whoa. I mean, what else can you, what are you going to expect? I mean, maybe that came out wrong. Okay, so it's weird. Like, I want to be happy for Pete Davidson, but at the same time, I'm mad at him for getting involved with this toxic situation. I mean, it's still a tender situation altogether, but obviously it looks like one party's already made up their mind and the other one does not want their family to end, and I respect that. I mean, I'm a family guy myself. I'm all about families sticking together, especially black families at that. I mean, we're at a point now where it's like, we get married. No, everything's going good in the beginning, right? You get married, you have children, you get the white picket fence, everything, right? And then all of a sudden, bam, they're done. They want out. They want to keep you from your kids. They want to paint you as the bad guy. They want to say that your daddy couldn't make it, even though the dad is trying to be there for the kid. And granted, like I said, that situation is completely different from our situation because I think I wrote about that, about how like celebrities' lives and our lives are different. And the reason why I say that is because we don't have the luxuries that they have. And for us to try to, we don't have the luxuries, we don't have the abilities, we don't have the, I am so sorry, guys. I am in so much pain. My back is like killing me. For some reason, I decided to go to the gym yesterday and work out abs. And when doing so, I had to do crunches, just straight up crunches for like an hour. And then I did cardio for like 15 minutes. I know, cardio game weak. But anyway, back to the thing. I'm just sore and I'm trying to get comfortable and it is very hard. So, like, it's just sad. It's a sad situation that they got going on, and heart goes out to Kanye, and I hope he gets his family back together. I really do. And Pete, man, I hope you just just let that breathe. Let them figure out what they got going on, because this is a very, like I said, toxic, tender situation for me. This is me looking on the outside in. Like the celebrities, like I was saying, they're on the in crowd. This is what I want to say. They're on the in crowd, and us, the normies, we are on the outside looking in. And for us to try to live the life like that, it makes no sense. Why would you want to follow behind the footsteps of toxic people? I mean, we all have our toxic tendencies and our toxic traits, but that's just something that they set the standard and we just follow behind, and that's why trend that's where we get our trends from. That's where we get our style of clothing from. That's how we get our speech patterns from. That's how we this is all opinion based, okay? I'm not saying this is the way it is and everybody else is wrong. This is just my opinion. This is what I see. Before I just wanted to make that clear before I just keep on rambling and raving, but it just makes me so mad that the media, oh my gosh, our media just takes the most negative crap and twists it, turns it, and slaps it out for us, and puts it in our face, and before you know it, like everybody's got one side. Everybody's got this narrative that's just so wrong, and like if you just do a little bit of research, you'll realize, oh, so this is what really happened, and the media over here, this is the bullshit that I just saw. Front news, front page, boom, because they're just trying to get clickbait. They're trying to get views. They just want to get the views, and I guess they get paid by the number of views that they see. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll have to do my research on that, but it's sad, and I'm tired of seeing black families being separated on television, because that is what's fucking us up in our neighborhoods, and our kids, they see this shit and they think it's cool to go behind your spouse's back and cheat. They think it's cool to keep your daughter away from the father or your son away from the mother, or vice versa. They think we think it's cool, and like I'm not saying I think it's cool, but I feel like as a generation as a whole, like with the people around me and the groups and circles that I hang with, like I guess they look up to that stuff and they try to emulate that, and it's like, no, we gotta live our lives for us, because we are different. We're not like them. They get special privileges. We do not, and it's not cute, in my opinion. It's not cute. We're only making fools of ourselves, and that's just how I feel like that about that. And I'm gonna lead in something else with that, because like we can't play the victim in our entire lives. At some point, we have to own up to our own mistakes and take responsibilities for our actions. Like communication is also essential. Like most people, they're not willing to listen these days. We're quick to judge, we're quick to play executioner, then we're quick to play victim, and that's what I have a problem with. And like, it's just so much negative energy out there, man. Just so much negative toxic energy. And I feel like we all deserve a nice little break from social media, like, and just go back to being a family. Really, just relax and chill. Because I'm not gonna lie, it's breaking my heart watching Kanye have to go through this publicly. Like, this is ridiculous. Let this man deal with his problems in, like, privacy, yo. And the fact that he can't see his kids on a birthday or attempt to be there, like you have to throw a secret party, like that's ridiculous. I did read that he shows up, takes the kids from that party to another party, like they had to have separate parties, and it was separate. They have to have separate everything now. It's like, why can't you just coexist? You don't have to be together, but you can coexist. I'm trying to like find a common ground, because I like to try to find the common ground in everything. I hate being one-sided with this. I try to stay in the middle with things, and I guess that's my biggest problem, but we'll talk about that another day. Anyway, I think it's time for me to take a break from social media. Just too much negative energy, and I need more time to focus on me and what I got going on, because I'm done chasing everybody else's dreams. I'm done watching bullcrap after I'm done taking bullcrap as well. Like there's a whole lot that's going on right now in my life, and yes, I think I'm getting flustered, if I'm not mistaken. I'm getting flustered, y'all. Whoops, my bad. It's been a long day. Like I woke up, showered, shaved, messed up my mustache, had to shave off the mustache, drove up to my parents' house, got my brother's stuff. We started moving things up and down the stairs, loading up the cars. We get we didn't leave there until like 11, close to 11, and I'm like, dang, I was expecting to be there that long, but it's all good. I got to talk to my dad for a little bit, and I enjoyed that a lot. I love talking to my dad. I told him about he told me about his eggs. He told me about them eggs because I told him I made the eggs, and they tasted just like his, but I couldn't get the texture right. I just need to get the texture, and once I get that texture, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, yo. Then I'm gonna have my dad's eggs on deck, and he's also gonna bring me the grill along with the rest of my brother's stuff. So anyway, we get back, we stop at Walmart. We grab a couple things out of Walmart. We go to the post office. I get the pole, the room separator pole. Room separator pole. That is definitely not what that's called. It's just an extended tension rod. It's like a really long tension rod, and I got these hooks, and I got the soundproofing curtains that cost me a fortune, just so I can separate the room because I needed a balanced room to record, play my sax, and do my music, and EQ because like I said, I'm about to get this music. Like this music is about to be life. Love, life, happiness. I'm gonna breathe music. I'm gonna eat music, and I'm gonna crap music. You better believe it. I'm gonna be at these open mics. You better believe it. I'm gonna be recording my saxophone. I'm gonna be recording my voice. You better believe it. I don't know where that leave it came. I don't know where that came from. Now I'm drooling on myself. Anyway, we get back to the apartment. I go to the bathroom, and I look down at the toilet. I'm like, huh, that's really low. So I go to flush it. Then I look in the tub and I'm like, where's all this debris coming from? What the F? I'm scratching my head. I'm like, this is ridiculous. We paid way too much for this. I immediately got on the thing and I called up maintenance. The maintenance came and looked at it. I was like, yeah, we're going to get a plumber out here. Plumber people was like, and they were on that bull crap again. They were on, like, the plumber people here suck. They suck so bad. They're always on some bull crap. Oh, we're going to have to do it another day because our stuff is broken. And it's like, you guys, oh my gosh, just if I had to fix it, I'd fix myself, but I don't. And come to find out, after numerous attempts with trying to call them and hearing their conversation on the phone about people not being able to come, and they finally got somebody up here. Me and my bro, we went and got cookout, and we came back. I had cookout for the first time since I left Danville, VA. Cookout for the first time since I left Danville, VA, and the only reason I stopped eating a cookout because they kept undercooking my bacon. And I like my bacon to be cooked all the way. I don't like to sit there and be chewing for 30 minutes on my bacon. Like that's ridiculous. I want to crunch, 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 swallow. I don't want to be sitting there just chew, 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 like a train. No, I like to crunch, 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 swallow. It's done, one and done. Not one and done, but like 20 crunches and done. I'm pretty sure that's not the proper way to chew your food, but that's just how I eat my food, and it's okay. That is okay, boo-boo. Okay. We got we get back, all of the water is back to its original level, and the tub it's got the debris and stuff still in it. And they removed the plug, and they gave us a little plug to put in the tub so we can just, it's easier for the drain. If it clogs, you just plunge it. And I'm like, what the you guys just keep band-aiding this shit instead of fixing it. Just fix it. Why? But I think I'm done with this apartment like I said, after once the lease is out, I'm gonna follow my dad's advice. We're gonna find a house to rent, and we're gonna go from there. Boom, bada bing. Yo, I forgot to tell you. This dude wanted his TV mounted. So I got the TV mounted. After numerous attempts, we got the TV mounted, and he kept having to take the TV off the wall, put the TV back on, take the TV off the wall, put the TV back on, just to plug up his little lights and his HDMI cable. And I'm like, bro, you're lucky. I love you. I tell you what, it's a pretty big TV. That's the only reason why I had to help him. It's a big TV. It's not like one of them light ones. This thing is. Uh-oh. Screens went black. Screens went black. Why is it? Why does it? I hate when it does that. Anyway, get home. Alex, she's still there. She calls me. She gets groceries. I played my saxophone, like I said, for about an hour. So that's why my throat's all weird and stuff. I feel like there's more to this episode than I want to talk about. Yeah. Got the car inspection done not last minute. I got that done Thursday. I got the car inspection done Thursday. I talked to the lady at the desk, and then she starts telling me about her kids. Her kid, I think it was just one. The one, and how the daughter cries when she drinks and calls her and tells her that she loves her, and she's like kind of like the cool mom. She's not okay. She's not sure if that's okay. I mean, the kids are off in college and stuff, and so I was like, okay, so this is happening now, and she didn't refer to her husband as the husband. She's like, the father of my child, and I'm like, oh, okay. That means you are single, and you're definitely trying to mingle with me, but I'm not single, therefore this is cheating. So I had to cut the conversation short, pretty much, and then I had to leave. That was that. I was surprised it passed. It's like normally, like it's like every year. With my Cavalier, it was always something before the fucking inspection. I said the F word. That is not what I meant to do. It's always something before my inspection. Like last year, it was the window tint. This year, it was nothing. So I was super surprised. And I was like grateful, extremely grateful. I was like, thank you, God. Look at God looking out, because last year was the window tint. And it was like, we can't pass this, sir, because it's a little too dark. And then I had to find, it was a little too dark. I had to take it off. So I was excited about that. I was highly excited about that. What else? What else? What else? Oh, I found a quote from earlier this week. I'm gonna share that with y'all, and then I'm probably gonna cut this one short. Don't be upset by the results you didn't get from the work you didn't do. I'm gonna repeat that. Don't be upset by the results you didn't get from the work you didn't do. And that's been on my mind this entire week. That's why I had to take the time to practice my saxophone and get on the post. I posted the song. I finally posted a song, y'all. I posted my song, and I've been practicing my EQ. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my EQ sounded pretty good for only having EQ'd it out here like maybe once or twice, versus randomly trying to figure out just trying random things. Like, I finally finished the song and I finally posted it. I got tired of hearing it, and like I said, I don't really care too much for views or plays, but it's called High Life, HYLYFE, High Life, on my SoundCloud. I'll put that information in the description below. Be sure to check it out. What else? I forgot another song. I hate it so much, but because I've been hearing it. I hear it nonstop. It's in my head right now, and I don't even want to hear it. Right? I don't want to have to go through that. I just want it to be done. I want to send it to somebody and have them finish it, because I can't stand the sound of my voice after hearing it 20,000 times. And that's exactly what it sounds like. Then I got this boom bap joint that I did because my dude, he had made the beat a while ago. He made the beat a while ago. I mean, like, I want to say like November of 2021, and I'm just now being able to write something to it and break it down. I found like a groove in there where I was like, at first it was just like, okay, well this right here is like way too long. No, not even firing shot. This beat is fire as fuck, but I said the F-bomb again. I'm gonna have to get a swear jar. This beat is fire, but I gotta figure out an extend. I'm gonna come up with a extended chorus, maybe 8-bar chorus. Find some ad libs to throw in there, and then like the verse, I'm destroying the verse. Like I'm not trashing anybody, but I'm going in. I'm going ham, as they say. I'm going ham. Okay. I don't even know if I should say the lyrics, Can I say the lyrics on here? Nah, I'm not gonna say this because then you're not gonna want to listen to the song. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for that. I'm gonna, like I did, I'm gonna do like a little filler, like I did with the last song. I posted on Instagram, I'm posted on Instagram, and then I'm gonna do the filler on Instagram, and then I'm gonna post the song like probably a week or two later, depending on how far ahead I get, because I feel like I can get pretty far now that I'm in a spot where I can just record, relax, and get my shit done. Okay, that was another one. All right, we're definitely getting a swear jar. That's going on my list. Just got a call from my band leader. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't. Oh, that's another thing. I don't think I'm gonna be in the band anymore. I'm about done with that. Me and my girlfriend had a conversation, and it's like I bust my tail on my end to learn my parts, and if you don't have the decency to if you don't have the decency to play the songs that we do that are on the paper, like I learn whatever you send me, I'm gonna learn exactly how it goes front to back. If there are parts that I cannot play, I'm gonna improvise there, and it's gonna sound good because I've been improvising for most of my musical career. It's been like half and half, because first half I read music, second half improvise at the same time though, because I played at church while I was playing in school, and that's where I learned how to improvise, because I didn't have a sheet music right in front of me, and I wasn't reading out of the book, the hymnal for the music notes, because we would play songs that weren't in the hymnal book. Some songs we were, sometimes they weren't. But either way, I wasn't looking at the hymnal book. It was all strictly by ear. And if we're going to play songs that aren't on the paper, you have to send me those, because how else am I going to know those songs? And I also noticed that he goes by the flow of the crowd, what the crowd responds to. Like I hate to keep going back to this with the first, like our first set at the last venue. They weren't responding to the jazz set, and it's not because I didn't know the songs. That's not the case at all. It's like these people, they want to party. It's New Year's Eve. Nobody wants to hear a jazz set, and this was not the type of venue that wanted to hear a jazz set. Like I can understand if it was like maybe 6 o'clock or 5, maybe 4 even. They want to hear little light jazz. People are dining or whatever. But it's New Year's Eve, or how about this? Another event, maybe some jazz. Yeah, but they didn't want to hear that. They want to get drunk. They want to get sloppy. They want to get naked and hop on stage and rock out with the jocks out. The ladies want to take the bras off and throw them in the. I'm just saying, they want to get loose. They want to get wild. They want to get crazy. Okay, that hurt. That one hurt. I gotta chill it with the voices. My throat is killing. Woo! I've been talking a lot today. That's the only reason my throat hurts. There's no COVID this way. Knocking on wood. Amen. Hallelujah. Covered by the blood. Can I get a whoop whoop? Amen. I tell you what. I'm so goofy, y'all. But I thank y'all for listening, because it's been a long one. Oh, my bad. I didn't even finish ranting. They want to get wild crazy. Like I said, they didn't want to hear no jazz sets, and for you to keep, like, he keeps calling me and telling me, you need to learn these songs. I got another horn player. And I'm like, fine. Tell you what. If I'm so bad at what I do, drop me. Drop me like you did the other people. If I'm that bad, drop me. If I look that bad in the front, put me in the back. You need to be in the front, obviously. Obviously, you need to be in the front so people can know more about you, and they can stop asking about me, and they can ask more about you, because I keep hearing, well, they're asking more about you, Malachi, than they are about the band. They want to know who the saxophone player is. And I'm like, I'm not trying to do that, because this is an equal part here. I don't go to shows to pass out to promote my business. I don't do that, because I'm with the band. I'm going to promote the band. I'm going to be all about the band. Now, if I can understand, like 2 years ago, yeah, I was in a different headspace where I was like, hey, can I just pass out my business cards, just to see if I can get some extra gigs? Like, yeah, that was that dumb fuck. There's another F bomb. Swear jar. I promise it's coming. I was that ignorant, and I apologize to everybody for being that way. I mean, that was my mind, that was my thinking. My train of thought was to go to the venue, pass out as many business cards as possible, and play. But back then, it was like, I feel like I wasn't even learning. I didn't even know the songs back then. I was just more so playing by ear, just doodly 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 doo, just filling in. And here I am now, where it's like I'm practicing before gigs. I'm practicing months before gigs now, and it's like, that's not enough. It's not enough that I practice. I try to practice every day to get these songs down, and when we come together, it I guess it doesn't sound good to you, but to others it sounds great. I don't know what the deal is. Like, like I said, my girlfriend can attest to this. We can pull back my cameras, because my cameras record and they store data. I can show you that I've been practicing. You may hear like one or two. You may hear 25 faulty notes out of 500. That's still like a 97% average of good notes coming from me. You may hear me fumble, like I said, but the crowd doesn't know that. They just hear. I don't know what the crowd hears, but like I said, I know how to make it so that it doesn't sound like I'm messing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to pull my weight. And yes, I haven't been doing this long playing with bands, but I do know a thing or two about playing the saxophone. And when you've got songs that've got horn lines, right? Like, they've got 20 different horn lines going on, and I guess it's not enough for me to stick to one. I guess you want me to learn like 4 or 5. Like, yeah, I guess you want me to learn all 20 of them and play all 20 at the same time, because that's the only way it's going to sound good. It's not going to sound good with one horn player. Like, I've been trying to say that for years now. When it comes to, like, I've noticed that a long time ago, when they've got these songs where they've got like multiple horn lines going on, and you just play one and it doesn't sound good, and it's like, of course it's not going to sound good. You don't have the whole ensemble, and I don't know how to make the whole ensemble if we're not getting together and practicing like 3 or 4 times a week. And I get it. You've been playing for 30 plus years. You've got all this experience. You know what? You've got it down pat. It's everybody else who needs to catch up. Yeah, I get it. Sure, why not? Whoops, I didn't mean to hit that. You be that way. But this band is not going to last if I keep getting oh, you need to practice. You need to learn these songs. And it's like, dude, you've been saying the same old song and dance to me for years. And then, like, 2 years now. I say years like it's been a long time, but like, I've been putting in the work, putting in the time to do this. And like, I can see my improvement. I feel like I've gotten a lot better from where I started. I've had bands just drop me. Not a one. They just drop me. They didn't say jack squat. They just drop me. Like, I would rather this band drop me than just keep dragging me along. I've got people telling me that I'm pulling the band. I make them sound better. And then you over here like, you need to learn the songs. And like, if he hears this episode, that's a conversation between me and him. Like, I'm not trying to start drama, but I feel like I can talk to you guys about the situation, because I'm ready to get this off my chest. I'm ready to move on to a new chapter in my life. And I just want more. I want more for myself, for my future, for my dreams, and my life, really. I'm ready to branch out and do things on my own, because obviously, for some reason, me and bands just don't work out. I've started to notice that. Like, the first band didn't work out. The second band didn't work out. The third band didn't work out. And now this one. It's not working out. I tried reaching out to another band, but they didn't even hit me back. They was just like, come to our show. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll come. But it's like, on a night that I work, I told them that, and they didn't respond. So I was like, okay, all right then. Have it your way, like Burger King. Where's that? Hardee's. I don't know whose slogan that is. But on a positive note, you guys will be seeing a lot more of me. A lot more of me when Mother Nature decides to make up her mind, because one day we got snow, one day we got heat, one day we got chills, one day we got sleet. It's weird, right? Just weird. Like, it snowed last weekend. Now it's snowing. Like, I was like, my girl was like, it's gonna snow, it's gonna snow. And I'm like, no, it's not gonna snow, it's not gonna snow. Here we are, 9 o'clock. It's snowing. She doesn't sound like that. She'll probably get annoyed for me even doing that, but it's snowing outside, literally. Like, I was like, man, it ain't gonna stick. I look outside, she opens the door, see, I told you. And then I look, I was like, okay, all right, you're right. You got me on that one. You got me on that one. Shame on me. I was wrong. Malachi was wrong, everybody. You heard it from me first. I was wrong about the weather. Because clearly I don't know what's going on. All right, y'all. That's it for me today. No, I don't think I really... I feel like there's a message in my phone that I should say. Oh, here's another one. You become a victim of your own judgment. I'm just going to drop that one and I'm going to be out. Peace out, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of ADHD to Life. This is Malachi speaking. I feel like I've already said that, but I'm out. Peace. Bye-bye.
ADHD, ADHD,